This is Perfectly Wonderful Stories for Perfectly Wonderful Children, and you are very welcome. This story is called The Easter Chickens and was one of my son's favourites, and I'd like to read it to you. Tommy was staying with Auntie Susan and Uncle Ben at the farm for Easter. Mummy and Daddy had gone away for holidays by themselves, and Tommy was sorry because he did so like Easter at home. There were coloured Easter eggs on the breakfast table to eat then, and chocolate ones too, and perhaps a fluffy yellow chick tied to one egg, or a little rabbit. I don't expect Auntie Susan or Uncle Ben know what a little boy likes at Easter, thought Tommy. I don't expect they will buy me any eggs at all. I wish I was at home with Mummy and Daddy. Sure enough, when Easter morning came and Tommy ran downstairs to breakfast, there was no coloured egg for him in his egg cup. Only just an ordinary brown egg laid by Henny Penny, the brown hen. Tommy looked to see if there were any chocolate eggs for him, but there wasn't even a very small one. He felt very sad. "Sit down and eat your breakfast, Tommy," said Auntie Susan. "We must get on because I have a lot of things to do today." Auntie Susan always had a lot of things to do. So did Uncle Ben. Perhaps that was why they hadn't remembered his Easter eggs. Tommy thought, He remembered how he had seen a little yellow chick in a sweet shop yesterday down in the village. It was carrying an egg. He would have liked that very much. He wondered if he should ask Auntie Susan if she would buy it for him. But he decided that he mustn't ask for things. She said that if he was nice enough, people would always buy him things because they loved him without being asked. I may not have been nice enough, Tommy thought. So instead of being sulky and disappointed, he tried to be extra nice to Auntie Susan and ate his egg without dropping a single bit of the yellow part on the tablecloth. "Can I go on any errands for you, Auntie Susan?" he asked when he had finished breakfast. "I think Uncle Ben wants you to go down to their hen coops with him," said Auntie. "I'm coming too." So they all three went down to the hen coops. There were 4 of these, with 4 brown hens sitting on 13 eggs each. And do you know, when they came to the first hen coop, some of the eggs had hatched. Yes, and there were 3 yellow chicks running about saying, "Cheep, cheep, 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 cheep," as loudly as they could. "Oh," said Tommy, delighted, "look at those dear little chicks. Auntie, do look at them. They're such sweeter than the toy one I saw in the shop yesterday. Oh, look, they've got something tied to their backs. Whatever are they carrying?" "Look and see," said Uncle Ben with a laugh. So Tommy crouched down and peeked to see what they were carrying. The chicks had gone into the coop with their mother, and it was difficult to see. At last, one of them came out again. And what do you suppose it had on its back? A little chocolate egg. Fancy that. "It's carrying an egg, just like the little chick at the sweet shop," cried Tommy. "Oh, who is the egg for, Auntie Susan?" "It's for a nice little boy I know, called Tommy," said Auntie Susan, laughing. "That chick has an egg for me, Tommy, and that one has an egg from your Uncle Ben, and the third one has an egg from Mummy and Daddy. It came for you yesterday, and we'll keep it until Easter Day. Then, when the chicks hatched out, we thought you'd like to have eggs and chicks together. Really proper Easter chicks this time." "Auntie, are the yellow chicks for me as well? Oh, I'm so pleased." Uncle Ben caught the chicks and took off the chocolate eggs for Tommy. The little boy cuddled the soft, cheeping chicks. Their little bodies were so warm. He loved the tiny creatures, and they were his very own. "Will they grow into hens and lay me eggs?" he asked. "Oh, yes," said Auntie Susan. "You shall take them home with you next week when you go. Real live Easter chicks, Tommy, for your very own." "This is the nicest Easter I've ever had," said Tommy, "and I thought it wasn't going to be. What will Mummy say when I take home my Easter chicks?" Tommy still has his chicks, but they are growing into hens now, and will soon lay eggs for him. One for his own breakfast each morning, one for his mummy, and one for his daddy. I think his mummy will like them. Don't you think Tommy is lucky? Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you tomorrow.